Hey everyone, hope you are doing well. This is going to be a slightly different video than I guess you'll be used to if you're watching my channel. Normally I teach maths, but I thought it'd be quite interesting to veer for a few videos into, I guess you call it finance or stocks and shares. Now, I just find the topic really interesting. I started kind of trading my own stocks and shares during the pandemic, probably like a lot of people, and I had some good trades. And yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff out there that isn't necessarily accurate. And one of them is, stocks and share price. I feel like people really obsess over it when it's not always necessarily relevant. So this isn't financial advice. This isn't trading advice. Speak to a financial professional. Assume I know nothing. And yeah, this is just for educational purposes and entertainment purposes. And I thought it would be interesting to comment on this. Now, a lot of people might know what I'm about to cover in the video. Some people might not, especially if you're new to trading stocks and shares. So I thought it'd be quite interesting to comment on, as I see so many people really obsessing over stock and share price. So don't get me wrong, stock/share price is really important because you can use it to track how the stock is doing once you've already done your analysis, once you've looked at revenue, market cap, normalized income, how well the company is doing once you've kind of established a base sort of price for the stock. But I think where some people kind of go awry or it isn't really explained is that it doesn't really matter what the stock price is if you haven't looked into, for example, the market cap, because that's the actual value of the company. So you could say, oh, this company has like £1 million, stock price, but it might just have one share in the whole company, meaning the company is only worth, £1 million, which is not a lot in the grand scheme of things. So I wanted to use an example two examples from the FTSE 100. And those are these two examples. So we've got HSBC, which time of recording is ranked at number 2 in the FTSE 100, and Next is ranked at number 39. So if you don't know what the FTSE 100 is, it's basically the top performing 100 companies in the UK. Obviously ones that are publicly traded on the London stock market. So HSBC doing very well at the moment, ranked number 2, and they have a stock/share price of 1095.80 GBX. So what does GBX mean? That's basically just pence. So you can see it's 1095.80 pence, so roughly or just under £11 a share. But its market cap is £188.59 billion. So, it's a very valuable company, particularly when you compare it to, UK companies. I know US companies, they're like in the trillions of dollars, some of them. So much bigger stock market in the US. Now we have Next on the right here. And if I didn't explain, HSBC is a bank, basically. And Next is basically a clothing company for anyone who doesn't know what the companies are. And Next is currently ranking at number 39. So, not too bad in terms of like all companies. And it's currently trading at 14,385.00 GBX. So I guess you would say around £144 a share roughly. So, if you just looked at share or stock price, you'd be like, oh wow, it's like completely smashing HSBC. But if you look at market cap, it's only £17.61 billion. And that's because the value of the company is determined by the number of shares in circulation and the value of those shares. So, for example, the share price will be affected if companies issue more shares or if they buy shares back or they do like splits to increase or decrease the value of the share price. Which is why I think it's really important to take that into account. And if you are going to do analysis, again, speak to a financial professional. I think it's really important to look at market cap because, yeah, stock share price is great once you've kind of established a base price. And let's say you want to get a target price, that's fine. I mean, I would probably more focus on market cap just because I think that's a better representation of the value of the company compared against its financials. But again, you're welcome to do whatever you want. And yeah, I hope that makes sense because when you're comparing, different share prices, it doesn't make sense to be like, oh, this stock is like, oh, look, $10 a share, $100 a share. I feel like I see it so much in the media. People are like, oh my God, look at this share price value. It's like, it's really irrelevant. So I think, people should just be wary of that and not bought into those quick wins. I see it a lot on I'm thinking of, oh God, I keep thinking of Kramer. But you see it a lot on those like American shows. Like, oh my God, stock price is this, stock price is that. It's like, I mean, that's fine, but it's like not necessarily relevant. You need to do a bit more thinking. Because it could be that the stock prices, it looks really good, but it's actually quite low relative for its market cap. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it was clear. Again, I don't normally do these types of videos, but I find it really interesting as a topic. So, let me know if you have comments or questions. My expertise is like more in maths, I would say, but if you want to talk about stocks and shares, let me know in the comments, and I can try and help you if I have the knowledge, or if not, maybe someone else will have the knowledge, but I'll try and get back to you there. Thank you for watching, and yeah, best of luck with all your stocks, I guess.